This will be the start to one of my YouTube series. I'm going to touch on the ReVamp tiny bit on how I trade, and this is one of my personal models that I approach every day. So it starts with understanding how to view the market. So from midnight to 8:30, that's classified as your overnight session. We filter all that out. So from midnight to 9:30, that's all what we use for gathering data. So what you do from midnight to 9:30 is you look for pools of liquidity. You just want pools. When you can identify your pools, you want 9:30 to run the opposing way, shift, and then go for your pools. This is exactly what I'm looking for every day. Prior to 9:30, where are the pools? Once I can identify the pools, and this would be 1 minute pools. This isn't 5 minute or 15. It's 1 minute liquidity pools. Once I can identify the pools, I stay only looking at the pools, and I wait for a market structure shift down to this direction. We'll go over some examples. As you can see here, this is 9:30. We have a pool there, a 1 minute pool, a 1 minute pool here. You stay looking at this. You don't change your bias. You stay looking at this. 9:30 runs higher, sweeps a London high, inversion, change in state, in here, and go. We all took this to my server. My short, another short, and another short. We all took this in my server, so it is real logic. ICT did take this trade as well today, and he is trading this, if anyone wants to know. But this is the first model I go for, is that 9:30 open. And you want to identify pools prior to 9:30. So if you can find the pool prior to 9:30, just know that's where price is going. 100% it's going there. Don't question it. And there's a lot of things that I'm not going to build up on right now, but that is the bulk of my trading. Okay, so this is going to be a small drill for you guys. Where do you see pools of liquidity? I know some are saying here, which that's correct. I know some are saying this, which that's good. I know some are saying this. So these are pools of liquidity, right? Prior to 9:30. So if these are your pools of liquidity that you like, what do you want 9:30 to do? Here it goes. That's one pool tagged, the second pool tagged. And if you understand what a multiplier is, then you should know that every day this will form. If it's every day this is going to form, that's all I'm really going to say. 9:30, where's your pools prior? Let the Judas happen. It doesn't matter what high it sweeps. Just keep your eye on the pool. Let the Judas happen. And then look for your opposing liquidity. Now, when it comes to entry models and stuff, I'm not going to talk about that on here at all. That's all in my Patreon in the description down below. But when it comes to the entry models, you know, how to trail your stop, where to take profit, just overall developing as a trader, that's not going to be on this channel, but I will push you guys in the right direction. Obviously, that's what this channel is about. So if you guys want a series on this, I'll post it on my YouTube. So just drop a comment if you want me to keep going in on my ReVamp model. Okay, now this is a curveball. I'm throwing a curveball at you guys. So looking at this, 1 minute pools only, guys. 1 minute pools only. Looking at this, where do you see liquidity pools? And what I will tell you is, yes, it's 8:30. Here's a gem. If you have an 8:30 news driver, okay, if it's 8:30 news on your economic calendar, Forex Factory, or wherever you go, disregard 9:30. Scoot your time back to 8:30 and treat your 8:30 as your 9:30. So that would be your model there. Don't wait for 930. If there's a high impact at 830, treat 830 like your 930. Where's your pool? Here it is. Runs buy side, breaks down. Order block fill here. You could be demanding for that SIBI like I was. Get tagged right there. That was my fill. And then the pool. Now, what happens if we're not at the pool by 930? You can expect 930 to displace into that pool. So if you have a high impact news driver at 830, expect a smart money reversal here. And then a distribution leg, 930 will continue down. There it is. So there it is. This is my model. I'm the one who made it. It's mine. I named it the ReVamp. And I have further proof that this is 100% how ICT is trading, because I'm not Charter, but I teach Charter. They're in my mentorship, of course, and they show me his entries. I'll just cut to the chase and I'll show you ICT's entry. So this is him in the Telegram, his Telegram. I'm not going to expose anything, but 930 is here. He bought the Judas and he sold the inversion here, taking profit down at this low, just like we did here. Same logic, everything is the same. This is exactly how he's trading, and I'm not going to talk too much about the macros, the silver bullet, and how to actually trade those, because there's a lot of people teaching that shit. No, that's not how you do it. You don't just come to your chart and say macro or silver bullet. There's more context around it, and it's around these opens. If you want any more further things on how to trade macros and silver bullets and really how to trade those things, which personally I don't trade those, but I do know how. I really know how to trade those. There's a difference. It's going to be in the description. If you want a series out of this, drop a comment. I'll make maybe like a 10 video playlist, 5 video playlist on my ReVamp model that obviously gets people paid.